What's going on, everyone? We're out here on a rainy Saturday. It's kind of a crappy day outside, but it is what it is. We are inside here today, and today I'm going to be having a good visual inspection at the Verde Spectrum. This is my first 22-inch BMX bike, and I am absolutely loving this thing so far. So I kind of want to give you guys a quick little rundown of what this bike has to offer. The Verde Spectrum. Let's get into it. So the reason why I chose the Verde Spectrum as my bike of choice is I was in the market for a 22-inch BMX. This has kind of checked all my boxes, but the main thing that really stood out to me was the frame. So this frame is a 22.25-inch top tube. So that is going to be a super long frame, which is just going to help out make this bike feel even bigger than a 20-inch. Most of the other 22-inch bicycles have a 21.75-inch long top tube, so that little bit of extra length definitely does help out and make things a little bit more roomy on the bicycle. And it almost makes me feel like I'm a little kid again, the way I actually fit on the BMX the way I'm supposed to. I've had a couple of 20-inch BMX bikes, felt amazing when I was younger, but eventually as I was getting older, I put some taller handlebars on it to try to get it to fit a little bit better now that I was a little bit bigger. But no matter what I did to the bike, it just seemed like the bike simply did not fit me. Not only that, but the actual color of the frame is very exquisite. Here you can see if I do get some light into it, you got some sparkles going on. It is a very beautiful frame, indeed, if I do say so myself. Mostly is best in the sunlight, but definitely some unnatural light will do the job as well. When I was purchasing the Verde Spectrum, I did want to find some review videos and see what people's thoughts are on this bicycle, and unfortunately there is very little information out there. I did want to go ahead and put my 2 cents in here today and go ahead and give you guys what my opinions are on this bicycle. Alright, next up, talking about these bars here today, we do have some color matched bars which are at a 9-inch rise. When I was reading the specifications online for the bicycle before purchasing it, I did notice that these bars were at a 9-inch rise, and normally I do like my bars to be around 9.5 or 9.75. I did think that this was something that I would want to change out immediately when riding the bicycle, but you would be surprised at the 20 versus 22-inch difference, how much that changes the entire geometry of the bike. The bike feels much taller, and I actually do feel right at home with these 9-inch tall bars. It is also kind of hard to pull the trigger on some aftermarket bars, being that we do have this beautiful paint matched color. These grips are actually very nice, and grips are normally the first thing I will change on my BMX bikes, but I will probably rock these until they get worn down. Brake lever, looks like we have a Radius brand or Radius model brake lever. Looks like it is a 2-finger brake lever, and it is paired up with some U-brakes. Verde stem holding down the bars here today. The frame itself is made out of 100% chromoly with a CNC machined head tube. Bike also comes with a sealed integrated headset. Fork here today is also 100% chromoly. And front axle here today does use a fully sealed front axle, which is actually a female end, so this does use axle bolts instead of axle nuts. Does remind me of working on some German cars with those lug studs. Those who know, they know. Bike also features double-walled rims here today, as well as 22 by 2.3 tires, both front and rear. Front sprocket is a 25 tooth and rear is a 9 tooth. I love the gearing that they do have on this bike, and I wouldn't change a single thing about it. And that's going to wrap up my full visual inspection of my Verde Spectrum. Overall, I love this bike, and it is highly recommended to anyone looking to try out the 22-inch BMX bikes. Bike is definitely recommended to anyone over the 6-foot range. Only things that I really would change about this bike in particular would be the seat and seat post combo. This seat and seat post will definitely get you by, but with a lack of adjustability in terms of tilt, and very little adjustability in terms of height due to this small seat post, I definitely will get a replacement one here soon. We also do have an integrated seat post clamp, so no running any quick releases on this bike. Yeah, we got you, and we got the guy she tells you not to worry about. Ew. I also totally forgot to bring grease, so I'm just gonna like scrape up some old grease from my old seat post. I mean, it'll work, right? You gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, a little bit of a different look, but I got the S&M Long Johnson seat post installed, as well as a Kink BMX little saddle. Shout out to Mike Hoder and the rest of the S&M dudes for the obnoxiously large seat post. That's it, that's my Verde Spectrum. I can't wait to make memories with this bike and get to shredding. I do want to thank you guys for sticking all the way to the end of the video, and I do hope you have a great rest of your day.